Looks like we're live, and I'll ping people for their matches.
It depends as pinging for games and net plays.
You're up on stream first,
You're in the
mate.
tournament. Off stream, I think you mean.
No, you're on stream.
No, you wrote Swiss today. Oh no, everyone but one person. Never mind. I misread.
Hello,
I'm gonna
Lolly.
get wrecked by Jubei today.
Look, I believe in you. Well, actually, wait, Jubei. Why would you get wrecked by Jubei?
Because he plays Jubei.
Why would you get wrecked?
Because I haven't played very much recently because I'm still sick.
The muscle memory will be there. And thank you, Eberol, for the sub.
Kinda there. It's kinda there.
Look, I've basically not played in a month, and I still beat the shit out of people, so... Muscle memory doesn't go away that fast. Just waiting on... Shitted Pants to show up.
Why would you even name yourself that? I don't get it.
I don't know why he's named himself that, but... It will be a source of endless joy for the commentators as long as he's joining these tournaments.
Yeah, Jubei into Rallius, I mean, I think you pretty much said it last time. It's both characters have really strong offense, quite lacking
I
defense.
mean, yeah... Whoever gets the first touch, I think it's probably more likely to be Jubei in that match, just because he's so fast.
Yeah,
but
I've got to use the doll well in neutral, I think.
It's... Wait, what?
He's got to check controls, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll a bit of a slow start today, then. But no, yeah, I am very much a fan of having access to a DP. Even if it's a shit DP, it will make your opponent play differently and allow you to get out.
Yeah, I feel like, Venom is actually fairly good as a DP against Jubei because if he goes for the side swap, he'll get hit by it, and even if he blocks, I think because of how Venom actually works, you get hit the same frame that it goes active. The trade ends up being I think you can get hit by his projectile and then maybe jump out. I'm not sure though.
That sounds like cope, to be honest.
Well, Venom has really weird because I think it's the only reversal not the only reversal there, but it's one of
the few that loses in Von on this active frame on the frame that it goes active.
Yes.
20 reverse. No. I mean, if it's frame 1 in Von, you can probably get it to work.
Well, it is frame 1 in Von.
Well, yeah, exactly. Anyway, everyone just whiffing past each other in neutral, and absolutely nothing is. No, absolutely nothing has happened. No one has gotten hit, and half of that doll meter is gone already. Oh no, he was too high up. Should have pressed like 5B or something. I think. Actually, wait, would he have landed into that? Probably not.
No, not if he whipped.
I mean, it's slower. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Wife Ball is a pretty painful starter in the corner.
Oh yeah, that was about 4K.
Yeah, 4K is pretty painful. Those guaranteed crouch confirms. It is really like the bane of Jubei in a lot of matchups, but I guess you could say in some matchups it doesn't matter. Like Mew and crouch confirms Lamau, but in a match like this where Relius gets so much off those crouch confirms.
Yeah, the consistency is really nice. in terms of saving doll meter.
Yeah, like a lot of the sort of the basic characters that just have like some
range.
simple combo they do on standing, and then I can I'm getting fancy here. I'm doing a crouch confirm, like Jin and Ragnar. Those characters are really good versus Jubei because it's just like, well, they have a DP, so they can deal with his offense, and oh no, unfortunate, unsummoning the doll.
Wow, the 5 thingy hitting there, pretty nuts.
Okay, what's the mix? Okay, that worked. I get. Whenever I see a setup like that, I'm sort of think, surely you can just react to see if the fireball hits first, because that's kind of what you do with a lot of Muse set play. Is you're just like, well, did they neutral tech? Is this dead?
Could be. Oh, actually no,
Oh,
I might
actually,
have. No, he's still dead. Jubei health. I could have done more damage, but that's what I'm used to doing. But it didn't go into active flow, so it might not have been against the character with a bit more health. It was a bit closer than I probably should have let it be.
Oopsie, I'm going to lose. Because it's Jubei.
Yeah, it's normal first to two. Swiss isn't just a whole bunch of first to ones.
I mean, we could. It would be very. We could have
That would be
literally
weird.
everything on stream. First to ones only. The real Japanese tournament.
Oh.
I don't know if a bunch of Japanese tournaments I've heard are first to one.
Huh.
Yeah, it's quite funny actually. One of the this is literally years old now, but Fenrich entered a team tournament that was basically not quite first to one because like you have your team member, but he entered it with his brother, and his brother did not win a single match that tournament, but they won the tournament. And he was just effectively, I need to win 2 games, but I can't lose a single time.
Wow.
It's basically first to one single elimination, except a team tournament. But I've heard they do
That's
first to one
weird.
single elimination. Yeah, like it's really weird looking at it from our perspective, but I think they also have much larger tournaments than we do, so they kind of need to get through the bracket. But it does. I would be surprised if it didn't affect their meta somewhat. Like, oh, this character can rob you, so they're pretty good. Whereas characters that are more stable across like a longer set, when you get used to the player,
Shit.
are much worse. All right, character with no defense, being put in the corner. Time to die. What's the mix? The mix is he dropped his combo. Can't car out of that.
Shit. I didn't do super jump. I didn't.
Can you just do like a micro dash jump? I guess you didn't do that either.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, blocks the empty low. A bit slow on the empty low, I think. Oh no!
Yeah, I'm screwing my inputs here.
All of this
God.
mix that has
Yeah.
absolutely no confirms past it. More people, smaller space. Yeah, I mean it wouldn't surprise me that you know, like they have larger tournaments, so they need them to be over with. And like, imagine if we had like, I don't know, 50 people in every single weekly.
God, going through the doll.
Imagine if we had like 50 people in every single weekly bracket. Or
Yeah, that
something.
does kind of make sense.
Like we would be just blitzing through it with single elimination, because like what else could you do? Yeah, a little too low to the ground on that delayed air dash.
Yeah, it like I said, like I still fuck him up.
So for the people watching who may not know about this, the duration of your air dash is not static. The window before you can cancel it is actually dependent on how far away you are from the ground. So if you're the absolute minimum height, you actually
High up
can't.
there, yeah.
You actually can't cancel your air dash into a move as early as you could if you were higher up. It's just a way the game makes delayed air
nice
dash
reaction
mix
there.
worse.
Shit. Goddamn Jubei movement. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I should be dead. Oh, actually, no, not quite.
Okay. One life
No! My
and
counter
gets
assault. Where did my counter assault go?
clipped by that 5B. You might have been... Actually, no.
I just left Blockstone. I just put it a little bit too slow.
I'm not sure.
I didn't get counter hit though. I don't know. I tried to counter assault.
Oh
there,
man,
which
it's
is why
been,
I got
it's
hit.
been so long. Quote,
It's been
hello,
so-
sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots.
Are you getting spammed by
We're getting
something?
spammed. Okay. It's been so long. I have pinned this message as something I can do to it, but where the hell... I'm a mod, come on. Where are my mod actions? Twitch, what have you done? I can reply or pin it. I don't seem to be able to get rid of it. Interesting. Okay, back to gaming.
Okay, so what happened there was one of the overdrive doll kill regeneration routes. They're cool.
Okay. Bad start for Uxie here.
Yeah.
Still up a game though.
Start.
Backdash is out. Backdash is... People look at the frame data on backdashes in this game and are like, oh, these look garbage. I mean, it's still enough to get through a meaty jab. A lot of the time, if your opponent's not respecting your ability to backdash on wake up, you can get out of a lot of stuff. I need to enable my ban buttons.
Yeah, that air approach was unfortunately a little bit telegraphed.
Here they are.
And he's needing to instant tech there. Yeah, you actually kind of really want to instant tech the drill. E-tech it rather. Because I can, if you don't E-tech it, I can run up and 3C you into much better Oki. And it is react. I mean, I'm not really that good at it yet because I'm bad, but it is reactable to choose whether or not to go for the 3C or whether to do like a meaty 2A. So if you don't E-tech the doll drill ender, the aerial, 214B, or I think even the grounded one sometimes.
That was 2-1, right?
Yes, it was 2-1. If you don't do that, then you end up going into 3C Oki, even mid-screen, like 3C into the doll spinning with the swords, and that's much stronger. So generally you kind of want to just E-tech that most of the time. Whereas you can say he was pretty much never E-teching it, and it was getting me much stronger Oki mid-screen than Relics is normally having access to.
It really depends on what character you're fighting. Like, a lot of characters, you can just completely destroy their Oki with delayed neutral tech.
Yeah, I'm talking about specifically
But
the doll drill ender is something you want to E-tech.
But if you, then there are what ends up happening is you get to layer 2 and people realize, wow, delay tech is really strong. I need to play around this, and then they start playing around this, and it's much worse for you than just neutral teching. It's a bit awkward. You kind of need to RPS between whether they're going to do their regular timing or whether they're going to do their
well, what I was
delay
saying
tech
is
timing.
specifically with that situation, I'm fairly certain it is reactable. Like you can just go for the best option always. You can react to whether or not they E-tech. Oh, he's Render playing. Oh, okay, he's playing Rachel instead of Carl.
He's been trying to make Rachel work for quite some time now. He usually
starts off with Rachel and then he'll switch to Carl.
Oh, I'm losing time to play Carl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Rachel's such a fucked up character.
Character's hard.
She's hard, but she's so messed up too. Just her anti-air. The one-sided hit stop is nuts.
Man, I'm Mew on release. Instead of having invuln like the first 8 frames of her DP, it was one-sided hit stop, so you couldn't RC or block, and you couldn't safe jump it because it was guard point. So you just you can't option select it. Fuck you.
Yeah, God.
But it had short range, guys. It was
Alright,
totally
well,
fair.
Rachel in the corner. Classic Ragnar pressure.
This is a classic matchup. It's been in the game since the start. Ragnar sits Rachel down and then Rachel dies, or Ragnar never gets in and then he dies very slowly. Okay, getting something started.
Traded. Isn't that like plus 20 or something?
Oh no.
Oh, cat share not good against Dead Spike.
We got the crouch confirm. He dropped the combo, but that's. I'm happy to see it happening. Oh no, not blocking.
George.
Not
having a lightning bolt in the right
I think
spot.
that was an attempted frog, actually, and he forgot which one it was, or mispressed. Maybe he thought the lightning rod was close enough? I don't know.
The lightning rod has funky hitbox. Like, they're quite large. So
It does, but that was also quite far.
Yeah.
Alright, getting him with the instant overhead. Absolutely no confirm. Look at that,
That
500 damage.
I don't think that was the right instant overhead, but...
You need to kind of, like,
Well, I
jump
think it was
forward
neutral
while
jump,
doing
not
it.
forward jump.
Yeah. It didn't have enough range. Oh, that anti is glorious.
Best anti-air in the game.
I don't know about best. I don't know if it's better.
Up there.
It's definitely high up
really
there,
high
but it's
up
not the
there.
best.
Cardboard not having a good round at all.
Look, I mean, that's kind of the Zona thing, right? Like, you have a bad round, and then you get in, and they have... Like, what is Rachel going to do?
Counter assault, that's what she'll do. Or
That is true. Counter assault
bursting.
is, remember, like, a risky option. People can bait it. Like, Cardboard Box actually seems to be playing around it, right?
trying to bait it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? You
And
get
then
to
Rachel
start
getting out.
doing pressure because... Okay, Carnage is on deck. Gets anti-ed. It's not a counter hit. It's not high up, so no confirm there. This may be dead either way. Wakes up Carnage.
No.
Oh wait, that
Looking
hit. He confirmed.
Oh, he did the... Will it? No,
He
unfortunately,
needed
no
to
full
do the
combo.
6C. Oh, that's plus.
Worked out, though.
You can't press there unless it was 2C, but... And yeah, like... You have a
Pretty
bad round
close, though.
versus... Well, that's kind of how the Zona matchups go, is like, oh, I die for the first 30 seconds, and then I hit you once, get you in the corner, and the game turns around.
Well, then they get to like counter assault you, play RPS for stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that,
also
and
you've
Rachel
got like
has cat
50
chair for
meter,
stuff like
so
that.
you can carnage in neutral now. And
Yeah.
it's bad at the start and gets better as the game goes on. Very defensive start from Cardboard Box there. I don't know if that's the right choice.
It's difficult to play, like, playing defensive against Rachel just lets her set up lightning towers all over the map. So it's...
Oh no,
Yeah, but she's also very difficult to rush into.
that's a
Because of
big
how active her
drop.
projectiles are.
Yeah, it can be quite of a painful problem getting in.
Oh, the frog's coming!
Oh, he want. I
No,
was
he's
expecting
out.
like a Blood Scythe or something. Blood Scythe might have actually been alright there, rather than just jump cancelling. Alright, we're in the corner. That might be a little too high. Nope, actually, still working out. I've played Ragnar
There's
enough
that
that I can
counter
just
assault.
sort of tell.
Rachel has a great counter assault.
Oh, it's very good.
I feel like that applies to basically everything Rachel has though. Oh, it's very good.
She has no DP. She can't have a great DP if she doesn't have one. If she had a DP, it would be great. Actually,
Yeah,
I
DP
haven't
probably,
played
like, Naruto's.
cross tag. What's her DP like in that? Is it just cat chair, but now it's invulnerable?
Probably.
It probably is.
Or just, I mean, if Cat just give it frame 1 guard point.
That might be what they've done. I've never played cross tag. I couldn't tell you.
Neither have I. I'm just guessing.
George,
Oh, there's that crazy anti-A into
Oh.
a confirm. No full
jump
combo
to
though.
C? I don't know about that. I guess it. Oh,
It might have
maybe
been a misinput.
No,
It was
no,
probably
he
like
had no
AC
wins.
Win down. Oh, okay.
he was like at 1 wins. He might have realized he just didn't have any and went for. Oh no, that's going to be a full combo here.
This is very bad for Render.
Time to sit down.
Look
in
at
this
all
corner.
that health coming back for Ragnar too.
I don't know about that.
The pressure stream.
I don't know. Like, I feel like he was trying to do something with that. Like maybe bait counter assault by being kind of like far away. but I don't know about that one.
Oh, that ended up working out.
Her DP is a tornado thing.
Oh, her spinny thing.
Interesting. Well,
So
Combo
it
Box
probably looked like Hibiki's DP, basically. But
Isn't-
maybe less angled. Just go straight up.
the follow-up from her EA. That sounds broken. What? That sounds ridiculous.
Well, she's not broken it. I mean, cross tag has lots of really stupid stuff. So, well, actually, did she have wind in cross? Like, how the hell does that work?
I have no idea.
Because people lost their drive button, didn't they? Or their drive mechanic. So what the? What's going on with the wind?
She's lost her wind.
I've seen Pepper Munch play. Hopefully his combos will continue to have been improving from last week, which was a nice big improvement. I don't know who Azerothian is though, so this will be a new person to see.
It's a name I recognize, but I don't recall seeing much of them in the Blaze Blue newbies or the regular weekly.
So we'll have Armane versus whatever this is.
Versus question mark, question mark, question
Yeah,
mark.
pretty much. Hopefully it's something funny like, I don't know, Marketo or Arachne or something, and not just like another Ragnar or another
The
Susan.
return of HDR under an alias.
Yeah, something like that.
Cross tag. I'm curious about Rachel's DP. While we're waiting for
Well, that's new.
Tsubaki.
That's different. Stupid whiff cancel character. I hate whiff cancels. They feel so silly to play against. Like, how am I meant to get in on you just pressing buttons?
I can't believe they gave Azrael's Astral to Rachel as a DP. What?
What, is like negative 120?
No, just like the hitbox.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Tsubaki, I was actually thinking of like learning her, but I actually found her like air stall
Jump CC?
drive charge.
Oh,
no,
jump
no,
D?
the air stall drive charge. Yeah, that I found those really hard to do. Like I couldn't do them.
What do you need those for?
I don't know. It was one of the tutorial combos. I was just mucking around with her there. Oh, the projectile.
Oh, those combos.
smash.
I don't think you really need those. I don't recall seeing
Oh,
Aether
level
use
3
them
Jill.
much.
As a
Yeah,
result,
you need
probably
no.
not knowing what armor
No,
it
you need
does.
barrier.
Um,
Riv. Okay, we're in there. Shit, we're out.
we're out.
Yeah, this is probably not the greatest character to start learning the game against because it's like... Actually, no, it's probably fine. What am I talking about?
Well, we've got level 3 drill, but Peppermunch choosing to stand there and...
6D
Oh,
will
that crosses
teach
up,
you
oh.
about the delay neutral tech, or you will die.
Got level 3 drill back again. Just
Oh
getting...
no,
Oh,
he's
there
not
goes
even
your health.
he's not even flipping like
There's
doing
no
the jump
barrier.
D.
It's a very awkward looking game.
Oh, no.
Probably not knowing what Armane does.
We saw a little bit of barrier use, but not enough.
Definitely a very, very awkward feeling of two people not completely certain. Oh wow, only one match.
That was
Yeah,
we
they-
watched the first match online.
Yeah, definitely a case of two people being, or especially the Tsubaki, not being entirely certain what they want to be doing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we are
Tsubaki
seeing,
is
like,
very
some
much
barriers.
you need to be able to pressure them confidently and get your confirms, because otherwise you're not really going to accomplish much.
Oh, she's got a Hibiki jab. Huh? Got the
Yes,
same
she does.
animation.
It's very good. It's like 6 frames as well.
Yeah, it would be.
Get in.
Not close enough.
I feel like he's just autopiloting the ABC stuff, which doesn't really work with
Possibly.
Tsubaki because her 5C is shorter range than her 5B. Oh, combo
was-
attempts! No!
What was that?
That's
That was
one of
like
the-
a-
that's her B&B.
a TK. Oh, okay.
That's DP into immediately cancel it with the dive. You whiff the dive and you
okay.
get to combo after it.
Interesting.
Playing very cautiously, like, yeah, not a lot of air movement from Azerothian, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
Tsubaki has a pretty good anti, doesn't she? Or
she does,
am I
yes.
wrong?
Lots of just sort of like dash blocking on the ground, which is... Oh no. DP.
Got
DP.
100 meter.
Yeah,
Was a counter
knows about
assault,
counter
nice.
assault. Spending their
Use your
resources.
meter.
I love
Use
this.
your meter. Use your goddamn meter.
No, the chip!
Chip damage.
I'm gonna chalk that up as a win, because counter assault was used. Where's the bananas?
Yeah.
Honestly, don't use bananas. The bananas are not very good. No, it starts again.
Or
No.
bananas?
It's her projectile super.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not very good because it's too slow to really accomplish much. Like, you know how Legacy Edge for Nu and Lambda sets up the 50-50
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they get to do like jump
Yeah.
and then delayed air dash versus empty low if you're there on the
Yeah.
ground. If they stand on the ground, you can do that, but the problem is it's so slow that they can neutral tech, wake up, and super jump and be like off the top of the screen before you get
Oh,
the chance to
God.
move again.
So you don't get like, oh, okay, yeah.
You do not get much
Well,
off.
Lucky rip.
Yeah.
So yeah, just very.
Not very confident in neutral and needs better combos. Like, that's the thing about this sort of matchup is going to be you want to get in and suffocate Amane with Tsubaki's pressure. So you need to be like very confident in your combos and pressure, and it's hard to be when that's your second match online
Yeah,
from what we can
yeah,
tell.
definitely, yeah. I mean, needs better combos is also kind of like the classic thing at this level, I'd say.
And
It's
the other
advice
thing,
I've been giving to Pepper Munch
the
a lot,
the
which they are
the
implementing.
matchup specific thing is you need to not get hit by 60, which is the charge Jarell when you're on the ground. You don't want to block it. You don't want to get hit by it. Delayed neutral tech. You don't want to hold to tech. Holding to tech is good when you're first learning, and then you run into situations like this where hold to tech will get you killed. So next up, I'm considering who to have off stream. We will have and then we'll start with Lamelin again. So we're going to be having another Rachel vs Ragnar match. Oh yeah, that's another thing you can do with Tsubaki is charging. If you one of the advantages Tsubaki has is that even if that you're being zoned, if they're a zoner like Amane, who doesn't really put you in full screen pressure, unlike Nu and Lambda.
You can charge and be like, you know, come at me.
Yeah, come at me, bro. It's actually kind of relevant for the Mew matchup, because Mew can set up Steins, but Tsubaki can just charge, and then start throwing out projectile and Von specials. Of course, you can just Fortress and just continue to sit back. They'll fuck up eventually.
But yeah, the combo thing is generally the advice I've been giving to Pepper Munch, but they've improved on a reasonable amount, which is good to see. Sort of similar thing with like Noel Fan is like she needs better movement with Mew, because that's like kind of a big Mew thing. But at the same time, that's something it's a bit difficult to like sort of focus improve that. Whereas just saying like, you know, you need to start trying to do the proper corner setup combos, right? Which
it's much easier to learn combos than it is to learn movement.
And it's saying that you do need to like it's not just, especially like with the Mu corner combos, like that they are optimals, but the thing is they're the kind of optimals where you're gaining a lot more than just, you know, an extra couple hundred damage, right?
If you can't do the corner set play, you are losing a ridiculous amount. The SOD whiff stuff gives you access to just incredibly powerful mix, as well as reasonably strong pressure until you run out of Steins. I don't know if you've seen, it was like a very old video I posted. But it was like a 20 or so second long block string you can set up with Steins. Because what you could do is you can actually use the charge Steins you
To cover other stuff.
to cover placing another Stein, and then you could just continue doing a block string.
That's something I've been That's something I've been thinking about trying, but I've kind of been like neglecting Mew at the moment. I'm just trying to
look, I barely do that stuff. I do it like once and then sort of give up on it, because you do actually have you are sacrificing having your mix-up be as potent to do that in exchange for a very long string of frame traps. And I think doing very long strings of frame traps on a character like Mew when you could be doing your set play instead is just a mistake.
Well, they probably did end up using DP anyway. If you
Well, yeah, there are gaps, and they can just counter assault, right? Like, you're doing a very long string and you're charging 5D in their face.
Yeah.
You're giving them a lot of heat. You're not really throwing out particularly hard to react to mix up.
You're only really giving them heat if they're IBing everything, which admittedly is probably a lot easier.
Even on block, you're still giving them heat. You would much rather be hitting them than having your attacks be blocked.
Right, another classic. This Rachel is a lot more familiar with Rachel than Render is. So Lemailin actually, that is the one thing. Lemailin actually has crazy good combos with Rachel. It's the big thing.
Yes, Lemailin has put in a lot of time. I think it helps that Lemailin started with Rachel, and Render, when the going gets tough, he can swap to Carl. Lemailin, I guess, can swap now because he's started picking up characters like Ragnar in casual matches, but started with Rachel.
I don't think that's you'd never take that swap if he was trying to win from it.
Well, I've seen him play Ragnar.
Yeah.
But
Eventually you'll be able to swap, yeah. Oh, 6C hitting low. I mean, even I've been thinking of picking out Ragnar just to.
Ragnar's good. Ragnar's still in there. Oh no, catch air! Catch air!
Successful confirm.
Catches the backdash.
If
he had held, he could have comboed there. That was an air hit. It's actually hilarious. If air hit, you can combo
that low?
Yeah! It bounces them up. You can do 5B. It's a corner. You can do it in the corner as well. It's absolutely awful. You shouldn't do it, but you can. Mid-screen as a starter? I think it actually works. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's great.
Projectile too high. Not fully comboing though.
It would have been like getting any combo off Hell's Fang at all is great. But
not confirming
no, the spaghetti. No, not like this box. Now we're in the corner.
I saw a stutter there though. Oh, that could have been really bad for box.
The March of the Frogs. Okay, he's still in there, forcing the counter assault out. Honestly, like, it's not even too bad to have your opponent use a counter assault, because it does mean nice adjustment by Cardboard Box there. The micro walk back to avoid walking under.
Unfortunately, letting Lemailin roll out from walking forwards on Oki.
Yeah, no one does Ragnar's Oki properly, which is literally just sit there. You do not move. Nightmareage puts you at the perfect spacing for his Oki. You do not need to do anything.
I think he might be dead.
Is he dead? He doesn't have meter. He does have overdrive.
Oh no, he doesn't have meter. Never mind.
Oh,
I think he would have been
the backwards wind.
Ugh.
That was unfortunate, because if he hadn't pressed the wind button there, he might have actually been able to punish. But
never mind. I think he might have been dead if Lemailin had meter though. Rachel's super enders do crazy damage with the unscaled stuff as well. I don't know, I've seen that happen a lot against Rachel, where you just sort of thinking, oh,
I have a lot of
I'm
health.
Getting kind of low, but then it just all evaporates because of the stupid poison bats.
I'm gonna show you a magic trick. I'm gonna make your health bar disappear.
Oh, there's a frog.
George, go!
What was that wind up for? It must have been a misinput.
Wind up is actually an okay thing to do.
Just screw with your opponent's movement?
Or? Well, it doesn't screw with it much. No,
okay,
what you do it
with... fully out of wind, well, almost fully out of wind.
You throw it with a projectile, like he's doing sort of upwind here, plus the projectile, you see?
Yeah, but I don't think he threw a projectile.
Didn't he? I thought he did.
The stupid to get it back. Well, he threw a projectile and then he upwinded after it landed, I think, so I don't know.
It probably was just too close. Like, doing upwind plus projectile is a very good strategy. Because it just occupies a lot of space in neutral.
Well, no. Oh,
Oh, nice quick
quick rise
tick.
jab.
This should be dead, right?
No
Actually,
meter.
that's
Nah.
yeah, that not a lot of damage. Counter assault at the
Oh,
bat, slowly approaching.
bad. I
Misinput
hate
carnage
those bats
scissors.
so much.
The
Oh, they're so
misinput carnage
active.
scissors getting him killed.
Yep, that was very sad. Although
No. Oh,
I think
nice.
Rachel just found out. Well, he had meter though, actually.
Oh, a little too slow on trying to catch that no tech there. He had the right idea, but was just a little too slow on executing it. Sort of the same thing there. That dash cancel after the dead spike was actually not as soon as possible.
Never mind, not enough meter.
Probably could have killed there anyway with rapid into something, but
well, he would have only had like 1 or 2 hits left. I'm not sure. It would have been very close.
honestly,
Oh,
probably
good
not worth
start,
spending
box.
it. Oh, we're in the left right. I got hit.
Yeah. Would you have done that knockback on the Hellsfang?
Maybe.
Oh, if you hit them with the first... Oh.
The thing is, the second hit of
Hell's
Hellsfang
RC.
is you still
Does
have
a lot
enough
of
time to
damage,
actually
or?
meaty them.
Oh, okay. Never
Like,
mind.
you can
I
just
thought
run up
it-
in
I thought
5B
it
and...
screwed up the Oki.
No, well, it...
Oh, rolling. Rolling, getting caught by dead spike Oki. Nah, if you can still run up and meet them, it's fine then. I thought it might have screwed up his Oki. Ragnar has weird mid-screen Oki. I don't really know how it works.
It's you run up and meeting them
I
with
assume
5B.
yeah.
You do that after every ender. Aside from DDP. DDP into knockdown is you don't get very good Oki there. Don't use it. You get slightly better damage, but the Oki's bad.
Cross up JB, the soul foot.
So powerful he can hit you with his ass.
Yep. Speaking of the JDP.
Okay, gets him with a Gauntlet
Unblockable.
Hades. Oh, the
Fortunately,
drops.
dropping the combo. Getting a combo off the Helm Slitter with RC. Quite a bad situation for our Rachel.
He could have got it. It was the Helm Splitter got actually hit raw there, so it would have just comboed either way. But he was going for he did that RC for mix
I was
up.
going for mix, yeah.
Okay, gets caught low.
Does
The
Helm
bats.
Slitter hit overhead?
No,
You're right.
you can RC it and do like a air dash though.
Okay, that's yeah.
It's not very good, but you can do that. I think the main thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
he's relying on it, just the speed of it.
Yeah.
Like you're blocking overhead, not because it is an overhead, but because they're in the air, and it's a habit.
Yeah,
It's a habit
right.
targeting strategy. Ooh.
Both people in pretty risky spots.
Any combo here is going to kill, and
okay,
EA
or
will
just EA.
knock him out.
That's actually the thing. That's actually the problem I run into with Rachel. Like, her overheads come out so quick that I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to block overhead when I see like her 5B, and I still get hit by the overhead because they're just so fast.
Yeah, you kind of need to get used to the timing of it. And then you play RPS. Oh no, gets hit by the overhead, putting out the bats, the poison damage.
It's gonna hurt quite a lot. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was probably like 3,000 damage, right?
Yeah, B3000. I think she used poison twice.
The instant overhead again, bursts out, does not want to die here. Catches the backdash, not gonna get a combo though.
Probably gonna see super. Yeah.
Carnage.
She might have been too far away.
It
I think
might.
Carnage would've lost.
It was iffy. I wasn't sure about either way. Okay, might be able to get something started here. Not.
Rachel basically just needs one hit. Well, actually, no. Ragnar's getting
No!
off and won't catch her.
He got bonked by the cat.
Why does this character have a defensive ability?
It's a bad defensive ability.
It's bad compared to like a DP, but having one at all is good.
But it's bad though. Anyway, unfortunately, Cardboard Box will not win this
I mean,
particular
so
one.
is Relice's spin, but I'd rather have it than have nothing. And Relice's spin is more conditional because you need the doll out for it to be not useless, unless you're against like Kagura with his incredible. Recovery.
Kagura versus Azrael and Relius is just pain.
Oh, because of the, like the spin and the back.
Oh yeah, it's not a we know it's not a reversal render. He didn't call it a reversal. He called it a defensive tool. Is Twitch chat not working for me?
What do you mean? Doesn't have
It's
armor
not
till,
loading.
Like, its fifth frame. Well, I saw you say hello.
No, well, I'm looking at this, and when I go back to it, it hasn't loaded it.
I'm not saying cat chair is amazing. I'm saying the fact that cat chair is there is good.
All right, we've got Uxie versus Pepper Munch.
And if it's armored on the fifth frame, it's kind of effectively a 4-frame jab in ways.
Look, Rachel is a grappler. She's got something that's sort of similar, vaguely similar to 360A on Taiga. She's clearly a grappler. And she has unreactable mix, grappler.
Yep. And she's also a Rushdown character because she's got her insane jab, but she's also a zoner.
The closest, I think, is Hazama. He has Counter Assault, EA. He has General Mechanics only. And in Overdrive, one of his supers is a reversal. Without Overdrive, it's not. But in Overdrive, you have EA anyway.
This isn't going to combo, is it?
Yeah. You're too close. That's going to drop.
I put my Steins in
Wait, it
worked?
worked?
It would have comboed. I put my Steins in the wrong spot, though.
Okay, this is very dead.
No, it's not.
It would be very dead if you did your combo correctly.
Yeah. Okay, well, so you can pick up off counter hit J2C into SOD2 in the corner. That's nice to know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Getting a counter hit jump to C is a license to delete your opponent. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, no, why did you give up your fortress position?
Because I'm not that mean.
Bruh, this is not how you play optimal Mew. Oh, the drops. Interesting jab there. I would have gone for the 5B2C route.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Do you not remember the route?
No. Well, I was thinking of doing like 2B.
It's pretty simple.
5C.
It's like when they're very low to the ground, you do 5B, 2C, 5D, super jump, jump B, jump C, DP.
Okay, yeah.
And then they're low enough that you can combo 6B into a corner, into SOD.
I haven't actually even learnt that one at all.
It's very good because it works, because 5B is one of your fastest options. No!
Oh well, it's gonna hurt anyway.
What's my opinion on people trying to change the notation for Mew on the Dust Loop page? Oh god, were they trying to change it too? I have not been paying attention to it for a while.
This isn't gonna go far enough, is it? Not.
What is the notation they're trying to change? I haven't seen this. Okay, not looking good for Pepper Munch right now. Gonna get something started though. The combo drops. Not a good time to drop.
Combo dropping is, yeah. Especially against something like Mu, which kind of has, I would assume, better neutral than Armine. I don't actually know how to...
You seem to have mostly got it. You would need to be a bit smoother on doing it on the ground, but...
Nope.
Are people... I mean, that's going to... whether it's a good idea to do that, it's far too late to actually make that change. Wait, are they...
Changing SOD to... What? That's terrible. Just call it SOD2.
where is this change anyway, or is this just a prospective discussion? Tournament on hold. I need to resolve this. Not quite.
Too important.
It's too important. Is this just being discussed in the Dust Loop Discord? If so, I might take a look at it later. You shouldn't be special. Well, unfortunately, it's more. We've made this notation,
I mean,
and now you've
Naruto
ruined.
already has it. Yeah. I mean, Naruto has different notation.
Yeah, like
as well.
you say stuff like Enrika. It was discussed at one point. Well, I can't find any statements on this, and I don't think my combo page has been edited. So I don't think they've done anything. Yeah. All of the notation I've written has been completely unchanged, so I think it's fine.
The one thing I do is just I mean it might already have it, but just put a thing at the top of the thing saying
I have
this
that
is
there.
what SOD2. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's all you need.
That is indeed all you need. Yeah. It's like I can see the point in that, oh well, the character shouldn't be special when, but the problem is a lot of this notation has already been written, so
Personally, I find it a lot more readable anyway. Like
Well-
when I'm personally writing out combos for stuff, like say when I'm like writing a Relius combo, right? I tend to just write GAD instead of 4-1-2-3-6-B. It's just easier to see it like a.
it
I mean,
is
I
a
suppose
bit
that's
more opaque to the.
I mean, if you're writing like a formal combo document, sure, but I think it's easier to understand if it's.
I'm aware of the point of using numbers. The problem is, with a lot of long combos, you end up writing. It becomes a lot worse, a lot less readable, especially if you're not, if you're familiar with the combos. Yeah, it's. Yeah, there's things for both, but trust me, seeing SOD and then. Taking the notation and replacing SOD with the half circle plus C every time is
Please select your character.
it would be pretty bad to read.
Rachel Alucard.
Well, especially for Mu who has Tachi as well, which is it's not the
Also,
same.
yeah, like we also
it's
use Omo
another long
and
string
Y and K as for her supers.
Anyway, Lolly versus Render. I feel like this is gonna go pretty badly for Render. Rachel is Rachel is very favored into Susano, but you need to play it properly. and, like,
You
have
need
the
to
experience
have
take
good
advantage of
defensive mechanics as well.
Yeah.
Like if you're
that. So
not.
it's- I mean, it's kind of like Susan in a lot of cases, though. Like people can like kind of be favored into Susan, but you need to get to the point where you get to be favored against Susan.
You need to not
Like,
die to 6B,
yeah.
5B
Not,
over
not,
and over.
not all favored matchups are favored at all stages of
Look,
play.
Taiga is unfavored versus everyone. Also, you need to be really good at the game for that to matter. Yeah. Taiga's sort of a classic one. I think when we've discussed...
What are you doing?
When we've discussed... Lolly, please. When we've discussed, like, which characters is the strongest at sort of low levels of skill, I think Taiga's usually consistently rated pretty highly.
Yeah, Taiga or Susan.
Taiga is up there. I think Susan's probably better. But you can rob people so badly with a little bit of Taiga knowledge, and it's really hard to deal with if you're not very good at the game. We don't really have many new Taiga players. We've got, what was it, Blade Master, I think?
Blade Master, yeah.
Yeah.
He plays Taiga.
But I think
Oh,
the level of skill
yeah.
we're talking about is actually lower than the level of skill we've got in the newbies brackets right now.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of holds even a little bit further up. Like, I mean, it's not only at like complete absolute newbie, but yeah. There are characters that are technically unfavored but have really high robbery potential, and there's like sort of like a skill flaw in terms of being able to take advantage of their weaknesses. Which like Rachel into Susan, right? Rachel is, I think by like Adroth, maybe Hutch and stuff as well. It's considered his worth. I think Adroth has Rachel as an 8-2 matchup for Susan, but
Bruh.
you
I don't
need
know
to
if I
have
believe
Rachel.
that.
I don't know if I believe it either, but
I don't know if I
what
believe
mean
that
is
any
it's
matchup in
very
this game is
unfavored.
8-2.
Right, but the point is just, it's very bad for Susan, but that doesn't necessarily mean that just playing Rachel is going to give you an advantage if you don't have the...
It's
like, if you
not.
don't
It's not
already have
Mai
the
versus
baseline of
Nami
it.
where you can sort of throw out jump Ds and flip, and you might be able to make something work.
Unfortunately, no confirm on the counter hit anti-S6A. It looked high enough too.
Lychee versus Taiga is another bad one. Oh, trying to go for that air
Lots
throw.
of resets there.
No.
Oh, RC into overhead. This should be dead.
Oh, bit of a spike. Rens are going to take advantage of it. Blocks the EA. A little too far to...
Okay.
we're seeing spaghetti
Lots
everywhere.
Of spaghetti. Much spaghetti. Lolly definitely could have
We're
killed
leaving.
Brenda.
We're going across the screen. Gets anti-aired by
see,
6C.
hitting high enough. 8 hits really high. I think it's his highest hitting normal actually, except maybe 6D.
Are you?
I'm fairly
Look,
certain
it
it's
has
higher
to.
than
It has to
6D.
be 6D as the highest hitting normal because otherwise, Hutch wouldn't be using it as an anti-air. Never
Well,
seen
60 has more coverage. 60 has more coverage.
I think 6D would have more coverage, surely.
No, it doesn't hit straight above him.
I guess. I thought it did. Alright, Ranger off to a decent start here.
Oh, we've got some seals.
Oh,
up.
that was
Ooh,
a
good
sick
throw.
read on that air throw.
Not dead though, but very, very close.
Counter hit him trying to do something. That is...
Maybe counter assault. This isn't dead. Oh, actually, nah, it's not dead. Render, yeah, probably really wanted a counter assault here.
Catch
Oh,
here!
no, unfortunate. Oh,
Oh.
can he kill off this? It is killable. Okay, no drops. That's good.
Render, not out yet.
Not quite out yet.
Rebel 3. Action.
Oh, that's not good. He doesn't have meter though, so it's not that bad.
Mashes out on the plus frames.
He
No
might have been going
fear.
for a throw reset. Oh, so hard to jump out of that. 'Cause it hits
George,
infinitely
unfortunately, unable to
vertically.
get anything done. Negative
Oh,
warning on
negative
Render.
warning for Render. He's not going to get it though.
That is... I'm pretty sure that's ODR safe, but
Ooh.
he must have been pressing something.
Uh-oh.
Gets reversaled in response.
I don't know why he used that instead of DP.
0 seals!
It does less damage than DPRC there too. That was should have been very minus.
Render, I believe. Come on,
Use your
Render.
resources, Render.
No, okay, bursts out. Does
Oh,
not die
God.
yet.
He's gonna die to chip.
He's gonna get like 6-8 or something randomly and
Yeah.
die. Oh, Spark
Oh,
Fist.
he'll... Wait, what happened
George,
to George.
George.
Did he get pushed back. Huh.
No! Alright, Lolly taking that 2-0.
I think I
Rip
will
Render.
play Susan. I'll do the Susan here into Lolly. If I end up against him. But using keyboard, so I will be unable to access some very important tools.
Gassed by compost.
What?
I think the compost is so smelly he can smell it from where he's playing or something.
Annoyed and
Compost.
Okay, yeah.
Compost. I think that's meant to be
Yeah,
compost.
yeah.
Maybe I've misread it and he actually meant something else.
Wait, what the fuck is that DP and BB tag? What? I only just saw that. What the hell is that hitbox? It's like half the screen vertically.
They gave her Azrael's Astral as a DP.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, compost can be somewhat unpleasant to take out, to put it lightly. Who do we want on stream next? We'll get Noel Fan on stream first. I don't know why it didn't come up with Epic Noel Fan when I typed in Noel.
Because their name is Replacement Blue in 20 chat.
But the Epic Noel Fan, open bracket, Replacement Blue, close bracket, on Discord.
Well, it came up for me. Maybe you just got a skill issue.
This keeps happening every time.
Oh, okay. Well, the thing goes away if you press space. You can't have space in usernames. So just don't write out the space.
We'll have you off stream, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to fly solo
Okay.
on commentary.
Yep, have fun with that.
Please select your character. Ragna the Blood Edge.
Study in Agri, I should have just put my dust mask on. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. So, we've seen Noel Fan a couple of times before. I'm trying to think of... I've given somewhat disparate advice every time we've seen them, so we'll see how they've implemented it. Letting the intros rock.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Nice run start. A little aggressive with the Steins. Putting out 2 there would have been fine, but 4 was a bit too ambitious. You want to start going back to like pressing buttons in neutral rather than using Steins after the first 2 generally. Okay, gets meatied and will unfortunately die for that.
Rebel 2. Action.
6C is a bit risky to go for. I'm guessing it was a misinput, but... Oh? I think that was a misinput as well, but it worked out. Okay, Tachi. Tachi is plus. Trading. That is negative. Okay, putting out the charge stones. Gets anti-aired by the deep run-up anti-air. Overhead. Gets hit by the low. Not Yeah, not switching block fast enough, unfortunately. Kind of just reacting a little too late. And trying to switch block once they've already landed. That's the big thing about just fighting games in general, is you need to be... Well, you need to be preempting what they're doing. So if they're in the air, they have a fairly predictable jumping arc, so for that jumping arc you want to be blocking overhead and then you start blocking low. And part of the reason... And because of that, stuff like delayed air dash mix works.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
But it looks like Noel Fan is a little slow on making that sort of adjustment. Oh, that would have been a little too close to the corner, unfortunately, actually. Should have just gone for the 6C, going for a lot of barrier there. Holding it just a little too long. Barrier does two things. While it's good, because it does push them further away from you, if you are just holding it like this, it does indicate to your opponent that you are just respecting them. I believe we've mentioned this before. I think Noel Fan should be trying to be a bit more active on defense and use options like fuzzy jump. Okay, last round for box.
2. Action.
Oh, 6C again. No. 6C is... It has literally more recovery than her DP. If it is not blocked, you are going to get comboed. So, be very, very careful about using it. Like, it worked out there, but it's risky. Okay, nice use of the Steins there. Too many again. Just go for 2. Use 2 and then just go for grounded 2 on 4D. You don't want to go for the 3rd and 4th ones. DP's out. Rapid is a bit awkward, but not dead yet. Respecting a little too much there. These 6Bs are basically being used in neutral, and they're... Like, that one was fine, because it was part of a pressure string. But, the... Nice. Unfortunately gets frame trapped and will be knocked out of this particular set by Cover Box. But yeah, uses Steins a little too much. And another thing, in Overdrive, you want to actually just... cancelling into 2-1 for D is actually worse than just letting the Steins rock, because they're about to fire once, by the time you've... you place 2, and then you 2-1 for D, and the first one was about to fire anyway. You could have just let it fire and continued placing down Steins. When you're in Overdrive, the same habits that would be bad without Overdrive, like just placing down more than 2 Steins at once, suddenly become, oh yeah, this is completely fine. Just keep placing them. They can't contest this. But yeah, try to place less Steins down when you're not in Overdrive, because it's just once you've placed down like 4, you've spent 2 seconds not really doing that much. You want to go back to just starting to use like your 5C. Yeah, can kind of tell that you're panicking, but I mean, play more. That's how you get used to playing the game. Bit of a tautology there, but it's true. So we have Render and Peppermunch up next. I mean, my memory's shit, but from what I've seen of you, I believe you are improving, but if you played more, you would improve faster and get more used to a lot of these stressful situations.
Please select your character.
So we have 2 zoners facing off.
Rachel, Alucard, Amane, Nishiki.
I don't know how this match goes. One part of me wants to say, like, oh, Rachel probably has the zoning advantage because she has actual projectiles, but then she also has no defensive tools, and Amane has drill. So if you get... Then again, like, the reason why Taiga suffers into Amane is because he doesn't have a good anti-air that can get out, whereas Rachel does. Take characters out of it. Look, I'm trying to analyze the character matchup. Take skill out of it. If you put players into the mix, anything can happen. Okay, George unfortunately not doing anything, zapping absolute nothing. Lightning rod behind. Got in the corner. One thing Lamelin does that I haven't seen Render do is crush trigger after 3C. I can sort of see why it's something he does often, since it does let you confirm into a combo and regenerate wins. And it's +0 on block, so it is a safe way to frame trap your opponent after 3C, which is normally they'd be able to take their turn back because it's -4. Okay, is this dead? 50 meter on the part of Render here. I don't know if he's got good enough combos to make it work, but we'll see. Oh, a little too long there. Air tech out. Bit of a scramble at the end, but taking him out.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay. Oh, nice anti-air. This is not looking like a good start for Peppermunch right now. Just not blocking. I think you kind of just need to respect the Oki here, right? Like, you can't just press buttons against the floating bats. That is ODR unsafe. We'll get hit for it. Okay. Render, taking that first game. Closing it out with the pillows. I think that's what those are. If they're not pillows, they're pillows now.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Okay. Very cautious round start from both players. Gonna get something started. Ah, doesn't Doesn't read the roll forward and gets punished for going for a delayed 3C, I think. No, 2C, I think that was. Okay, George is on deck. Frog is here. George number 14 is there. Okay. Not much drill acquired from Pepper Munch throughout this. That feels like something that would be pretty important. Once you actually acquire drill meter, you can start, you know, threatening to just delete their health bar. George whiffing yet again. Why did you betray us so? Interesting trade there. And DC, please. Okay, who DC'd? It looks like Pepper Munch DC'd. He was also losing, so rip. I'll leave it up to Render if he wants to redo that one. Happy to DQ? Okay, we will move on then. Wasn't quite over, but it was your DC. So we have Limbus, Lolly versus Shitted Pants. Okay, so we have Lolly versus Shitted Pants. Cardboard... Not cardboard. Having a brain fart here. Jubei versus Susan. This... It's one of those matchups where both characters have very strong offense. Did I miscount the rounds?
Alright, I am back.
Oh, cheers.
What's going on with Render?
Render, I miscounted the rounds. I thought it was last round when Pepper Munch DC'd, but it was only the first round, so...
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you want to give me the...
Oh, the stream?
Yeah.
They haven't started yet. You're in. You don't need the stream.
Okay. I thought they had started.
He's going to shoot ropes out of excitement. What does that mean?
It means something dirty.
This is the first time I have heard the expression. Oh, right. No, I get it now. It took me a second. Okay. Please stop. Like a grappling hook. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, definitely that.
Definitely a grappling hook. We're waiting on Lolly
Mr.
and Shitty
Pants.
Pants.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Pants?
He was in here, but he left for some reason.
Pants?
I think this one determines who I end up against.
Probably. Getting closer to the true degenerates of BBCF.
What do you mean?
Don't read Twitch chat.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, I don't think they're BBCF degenerates. They're like Pants' friends or something, I assume.
Either or they're Shitted Pants. We haven't confirmed it.
Oh, it doesn't really seem like the kind to have alts just say random stuff. Alright, we've got Jubei versus Susan. Or we're having the 1 round game first.
This is Shitted Pants, right? I believe.
Yes, INTG
Okay.
Ravenclaw is him. Render joined and then left though.
Please select your
But yeah, I think this is good for Susan. The ability to confirm 5B at max range consistently is very, very nice.
A paid actor. I can't believe we're seeing AstroTurf support for Shitted Pants.
Yeah, so basically, Susan loses out on a couple of nice things into Junpei, but he gains some nice things as well. And I
Well-
think on the whole, I like the things that he gains more than the things he loses.
This
So-
is sort of like I've commented on like, oh, this is one of those matchups where both players have bad defensive options. That's until Susan gets a hit and unlocks
Yeah, well,
DP.
what I specifically mean just in terms of combos, so Susan loses access to charged cross trigger routes because he can't use 60 on Jubei ever. Otherwise, Jubei, because Jubei gets, he's so short, you don't get the crumple, typically.
Is there a wait? There are ways to get charged crush trigger right. I think if you get like a high enough
like
hit.
a fatal counter, yeah, you can do like a fatal counter one. Or
No,
you
I
can-
swear there's
so
like
what I
another
mean
thing you
is
can do.
yeah, you can like use it at the end of his summer, but I mean the major like the early combo high damage crush trigger routes, you can't use those. The seal fixing ones or 5D 60, you don't have access to that, but you can do 5B 6B, and that will like 5B will combo into 6B all the time against Jubei.
Crouch confirms,
and
baby.
yeah, I mean that's like Susan's only real crouch confirm, but it is very, very useful.
I mean, there's also what was it, 5D into spin, but you need to
Yeah,
already
5D
have
into
spin.
spin. Yeah, but that is a crouch confirm, but it's not a new route.
Yeah.
Sort of. Because otherwise you could just do 5D 6D spin anyway, so like it does kind of change his routes because of seals.
Doesn't that?
But it's not giving you access to something new you couldn't otherwise do, like 5B 6B, right?
I swear that Rekka is plus, but no, I'm pretty sure he's just pressing a little too late.
I don't know. Lolly having a very bad time this game though. He hasn't gotten a hit,
Catches
he
the
didn't get a hit in.
backdash. We talked earlier about the backdashes being very strong in this game, but hey, sometimes you just call them out. Random 5D going wild.
Oh, this could. Oh, I didn't combo. That
No
could have
spin.
comboed.
Not spin. We've got sand kick rather than any of the other seals.
That would've
Sand
been a
kick.
crazy combo too. Okay, no, okay,
Wait.
sand kick. Good
Unlike
follow up.
DP?
He failed the rest of the combo though. He lost like 800 damage. That's the thing about Susan. He has easy combos, but you lose a lot of damage if you drop them early. He lost like 800 damage there.
Just
off that
don't drop.
and sword. That was a bit of a weird follow up, but it killed. So
This,
Good enough.
yeah, Jubei lacking any and all defensive options here. Oh, catches the no-tick. Gonna go into another knockdown. Catches the backdash, no confirm though. Bit of an awkward pickup, manages to get the knockdown.
oh, mistimed meaty getting just jabbed out. Interesting. The
Lolly
60
is
ro-
Lolly
new
is not
no-tech.
having the greatest of times here on defense.
Well, he hasn't unlocked DP yet.
Cross under
was-
6D!
yeah. I
He's a
mean,
god.
if it
Oh
works, it
no,
works.
Shitted
Oh,
Pants is
crap,
dead. I can't
confirmed.
believe it.
Nah, he didn't do the...
Alright, counter assault out. You
Okay,
still
Lola's
have it.
gonna
Oh,
RC. Okay,
nice!
no, never mind, he didn't RC. Okay, counter assault, please, for the love of God, don't eat the Susan pressure. Okay,
Or he
should
can
be
just
able to
kill him.
me. No Astral though, unfortunately. Yeah, Susan has like 2 moves that can actually bait counter assault, so...
Yeah, baiting counter. I mean, you can always do like RC and block.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like a really hard read. And you can do it,
Also,
but
like,
that's a big
You don't need to
gamble.
do like if you're doing 5A pressure, right? You can just bait counter assaults with 5As and jabs. You don't need to commit to like one of the things people will tell you is just like, oh yeah, just focus on doing like jab pressure, right? And jab pressure is also one of the best things to bait counter assault because if you just stop pressing jabs, then you'll be able to recover and block the counter assault.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there's the death button.
Oh, no.
Lolly not knowing the confirm though, wasting his meter and also dropping the
Lolly,
combo too.
please.
Lolly, 5B, 6B. It's Susan's only real crouch confirm. It's really useful here.
Alright, DP is still on deck, whatever, gets reset. Backdashes?
But
Spaghetti everywhere.
Oh,
Crosses them up.
I don't know what that might have been like a DP attempt getting crossed up. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Into the other corner.
drops the combo. Don't kill yourself. Nice blocks. Block in the mix. Does not block the
Unfortunately,
6V.
Getting killed by the RC. He's not
Fatal
dead, though,
is gonna be
because Paul
dead,
didn't do it.
right? No,
Nah.
never mind.
No, he didn't.
Counter
he didn't
assault.
do,
Come
like,
on. You've got the
fatal.
resources. There it is. Careful of that DP. Counter assault's
Oh,
out.
there's the Susan
All the
counter
resources are
assault.
gone.
Oh no! Follow-up whipping.
Pixel in a dream.
Is Susan gonna
Catches
no,
him
getting
by
crossed
going
up. Wow.
behind.
Rebel 2. Action.
I can't believe you have synthetic children.
Oh, 60 overhead. Not really getting.
Oh,
much
tries to go for
follow-up
that throw,
it.
but hey, backdash. It's not very invuln, but it's invuln enough to beat backdash.
Oh,
To beat
it's
throw.
also in the air as well.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, lots of lag here. I
oh,
don't know what the fuck's going on.
it's
Is he gonna get
spiking.
a
Oh
combo?
boy,
This
here
is
we go.
Really bad. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh, it dropped.
Oh, it's
Someone
frame by
literally is
frame.
like- we're watching a complete slideshow here. Okay.
It looks. Maybe we're restarting again.
That was
Okay,
really
we're going
bad.
back
I
to
don't
it.
know.
I blame the Dragon Ball Fighters rollback.
So Lolly is using losing a lot of resources here by using those crush trigger routes. You don't need to
I
use
think
them
Lolly
this
is
way.
losing a lot of resources in general.
Pains
Compost
might
so
die here.
powerful that it manages to affect wire.
Oh,
Blocks
not plus.
that.
Sorry, it's not ODR unsafe. I think this can kill, right? No,
If we got in a better combo, maybe, but whatever, just meaty.
Oh, well,
Meaty will work.
The incredible lag slideshow not managing to steal the game from Pants there.
We've got a rollback shortage because of the new influx of Dragon Ball Z players needing it.
Yeah, the fighters players are taking all the rollbacks. They're taking all the rollback frames.
So who's gonna be the top one?
Man, I think it's Box.
Uxie versus Uxie and Shitty Pants. I think
Well, no, I'm against Box in round.
I'm
4.
looking at the scores to determine who to have on stream. I think we're gonna have
Oh, okay.
Lamalin and Lolly off stream for this last round.
Yeah, normally I try to like balance it based on how many people have like skipped things, because like Lamalin just had an off-stream game against me, but it can be a bit hard, I think.
It's a bit
with,
hard.
like, you end up-
Like I
yeah.
don't think there's a great.
Oh, it's your third. Okay, that's maybe
Oh, wait.
a bit harsh then.
Oh,
Oh, they had a buy. Wait, did they have a buy? No, they didn't have a buy.
They have a buy.
Oh yeah, no, they were off stream in round 2 against Cardboard. You should probably let Lamalin
Then-
play on stream. You should probably let them go on stream.
Who has had off streams? We've had
I don't think Render has gotten off
You-
stream much, have they? Or were they
I
no,
think
round
I think
two maybe?
Render
I
in
just
round
had
1.
one.
I think Render in round 2 was on stream. Uh.
The main difficulty of or we could just do all 4. It's not that late,
Yeah, that's true actually.
unless you're in a big hurry.
No, I'm not in any great hurry.
All right, we'll just do all 4 then.
All right, we're just getting straight into it.
I was gonna play Susan, but I think it's Box. I don't know.
Play Momu.
Okay, I'll play Mew in the first round. And
Yeah,
then
but
I'll
if you
switch
win,
to
you
Susan
won't
if I
you won't
lose.
be able to swap.
Yeah, but I probably won't win.
I believe in you.
I wanted to showcase how dumb the Susan mirror is.
I think we
But I
know.
haven't
We
done it
already
yet.
know.
But it's not just it's really dumb.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we want to watch it.
You don't want to see someone just get locked into the corner permanently by 5v6b.
Not particularly, no. We're waiting for Lamelin to join.
Oh, we've had quite a lot of Rachel versus Susan tonight, haven't we? One, yeah, we have 2. Well, this is the second one, but I mean any amount of Rachel versus Susan.
We've had quite a bit of Rachel, but that's because we have 2 Rachels in the bracket.
Yes.
Just IB barrier super jump to get out of it. Look. You just need to be able to execute that. It's easy.
It's not that simple though, because remember when the 2 of us were looking into it in practice tool, and it was like a 10% success rate. Oh, you can get out of it mid-screen, fine. But in the corner, the thing is because you can react to whether or not they IB, to whether or not you use 5A to follow up or 6B to follow 5B to follow up. And it makes it what you've got to like do super jump forwards barrier instantly, and even then maybe it won't always work.
Susan is too dummy thick for his own pressure.
It's like it's much harder to get out of it than it would be for like anyone else, because you can't even threaten a mash. Like say if it's like Naruto, right? He can threaten a 5A if he instant blocks. 6B.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's...
And he's also got his DP. But Susan has nothing. If you don't have DP, you've got nothing. You can only try... You've got, like, 1 escape route, but the thing is, because you've only got 1 escape route, it's really predictable.
Just block until they try to mix you.
just IB until you've got 50 meter.
Well, no, you don't even need to wait till you have 50 meter, right? You just block until they try to 6C you, then you get out. They're gonna try and mix you eventually.
Well, well, the thing is, they generate meter until they've got RC.
Yeah,
and then
but
they do like 3C RC.
yeah, but then you now have the meter advantage, and you just keep blocking.
Also, Lolly choosing to play Moo. Not Moo, fucking hell. Lambda. With a nice looking skin too.
Lambda is an interesting character. I still cannot react to 6B. I've been practicing, and it's still that button might as well be like. I have better luck blocking Wolf dash break jump A than I have with 6B.
Does it have like really late keyframes?
I don't know how to describe it. I don't think, like, if I look at... I'm gonna go... I think it's mostly just, like, it doesn't look like an overhead, I guess. She sort of, like, shrinks down.
No, it looks like she's crouching.
It looks like she started to crouch.
Oh, the bat's coming in as backup.
Okay. It's not looking good
There's
for
the
Lamelin
Lambda
right
wrecker.
now.
Oh,
Mashing
jamming
out.
out of the overhead. Quite dangerous, honestly. Lambda has really dangerous frame traps.
Yeah, like, she goes horizontal on, like, frame 7 or something, which is pretty early for a 24 frame overhead. But... it doesn't look like an overhead.
Oh, catch air through the 2CD. I don't know. I just hate Lambda. There's something about her. She's horrible to play against.
She's annoying, but she's.
Oh,
I think
look at
she's
that.
in some ways weaker than.
I don't
Moo.
think she's overpowered. I just
Oh,
think
like
she's
I'm not
super
saying she is.
painful.
She's kind of annoying. Then again, I feel like that's most characters in this game. Is like, oh yeah, this character is kind of annoying.
It's also the characters I play are annoying. There's annoying stuff with Lambda. Rylus is one of the best off, but he's kind of poor defense, and also she, her hurt box for combos is annoying for him. It locks out some of his high damage corner routes.
Honestly, the main thing I struggle with is just blocking the overhead. Like,
Yeah,
I am completely free to that overhead.
I think most people seem to be. Probably Hutch isn't, but otherwise. Also, that move is really obnoxious. Does so much chip, and it's so plus.
Plus, it's not plus.
Isn't it?
No, it's negative.
Doesn't she use it for Oki something? Wow, okay. Is it really neat? Is her recovery
negative
that
on
long?
block.
Jesus Christ. What, the saw blades? can't be negative.
Oh wait, sorry, the saw blades. I thought you were talking about like the move that was currently on screen.
No, she just used the saw blades.
Oh, yeah, no, the saw blades are plus. It's one of the things
that's what I hate the most, though.
we talked a bit about delay tick fucking with a lot of Oki. Saw blades is one of them.
Yeah.
If you try to saw blades for the neutral tick timing, then they can just delay tick through it, and if you try to do it for the delay tick timing, then they can just jump out.
You're getting mashed out of.
Go bats. Never mind. The bats failed. We're just going across the
Also,
entire
her
screen.
Yeah, her command dash stuff is so hard to react to as well.
It's...
At least for me, you can probably do it, but...
It's
Oh, I hate
okay.
that shit. What the hell was that?
A purple throw. What, you
I
couldn't
know,
see
but
it?
No, I saw the purple. Well, no, I did actually see the purple, but just... It felt like Lambda got hit by way more projectiles than that super normally does. Maybe because she was right where they spawned.
Maybe. Also, it the number of projectiles that spawn actually depends on the amount of wind you have. If you have 4 wind, you get more.
Okay.
Like, it's a wind regeneration tool, but it also, is
does-
more
okay.
effective if you have less wind to regenerate.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're on 0 stocks, it has less projectiles than if you're on 4 stocks.
The wheel of fate is turning.
I really hate that super. Well, hate's a bit strong word, but it's very obnoxious because the projectiles stick around even when they've been consumed. So like I'm playing Relius, right, and a lot of his stuff is good overdrive. A lot of his stuff is, especially against like Rachel and like projectile characters, you want to try and block the projectiles with the doll. But the thing is, when Rachel uses that super, I often can't tell whether or not I've blocked projectiles or not. Like I think, oh okay, I've hit her through the super, and I think I've swiped.
But you
through
haven't
all
gone- the
but one of them
projectiles haven't-
hasn't been blocked. Yeah, and I can't tell, and I'm getting tap fight as I'm trying to run up to combo her. It's very annoying.
Yeah, that's probably quite annoying.
It's very vague on which projectiles are the danger.
Oh, nice.
Look at that mobility.
Look, this character's a grappler with rushdown ability. Look at this grappler mobility.
And set play setup mix. Set
Look,
play
this
OP.
is Blaze Blue. Everyone has set play.
Well, Susan doesn't.
Are you telling me
Sort
that 5A isn't set
Actually,
play?
he does sort of. Well, no. He does have he's got the cross under 2C, which is funny.
Everyone has set play. Everyone.
I think now
If you haven't found a project, I honestly like his Oki is so consistent. I'd almost call it set play.
Yeah.
You just like you're not rolling out of the corner verse now, so.
I mean, the same with Ragnar then, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
like
people-
set,
people
the
do it
people
wrong
people
all the
tend to
time,
use
apparently,
set
but-
play as like a term more for the more complicated setups, but
Yeah.
technically, most Oki would probably fit under the definition of set play.
Yeah.
Unless you are literally doing something like you are reacting to what the opponent is doing, it's probably if you're doing like a preset series of actions, then I would just say yeah, you're doing set play. It's not what most people would call set play, but it is set play.
Yeah, and the Sword Blades have tons of chip too, is the other thing.
Oh, crossed
triple lightning
under
silver.
to make him not block. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, I think I heard counter hit, so I think they might have gotten crossed
Might have been.
by air barrier.
Well, the thing is, like doing air barrier. If you're facing the wrong side, you'll get like
Yeah,
jump
no,
beat.
that's what I mean. Well, I was saying that might have been why they got counter hit, or they might have just been trying to press something. Could be hard to tell.
Yeah. Like I think a distinction between like his Oki and set play, right? You know how with Ragnar, after Nightmare Edge you can do like 2B whiff and then 5B and that will meaty? That's set play.
Right.
You're not reacting to what they're doing. Whereas if you just sort of do Nightmare Edge and then stand there and wait for them to do a their neutral tick and then you 5B meaty timing it manually, I would describe that as not set play.
Right.
The distinction is very minor and is honestly like aside from well, there is a distinction. You're not reacting for one of them, which is relevant because if they try to do something like quick tick,
good
they're going to
throw.
die
Yeah.
to one of them. But they might like if you're trying to react, it's hard to react to quick tick because there's no flash. So there is a relevant distinction. Nice crush trigger, getting the throw off of it. Bring back shitted pants. He is.
He is going to be back, isn't he?
Yeah,
Or is he buys? Or is he, in the buy?
He is the next match, in fact.
Lemailin should be... sorry, if Lemailin doesn't drop, Lolly's dead.
Oh,
No.
the drops. Whatever, crossed him up.
Crossed up, yeah.
And
Getting it.
Lemailin on set point.
Ugh. One thing I do have to say is having the Murakamo run is so useful against Rachel.
Oh, yep.
Like,
So that's one of the things
Relief
about
has
the...
ways of dealing with the projectiles with a doll, but it's so obnoxious trying to run at her because of how tall he is and how slow, well, how relatively slow he is.
Murakumo dash speed is pretty based.
Yeah. And they've got a fairly low run too, I think. It's not like S low profile run, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's alright. Nice air throw. Gonna get a full combo here. It's not looking good for Ollie right now.
No, it's not.
Doesn't manage to confirm off that.
One
Wants to get
decent
the wind
confirm
back.
Ollie will buy.
All gassed
The
up.
cow.
Oh, the
Oh,
purple
purple
throw in the air!
throw.
Not
No
close enough. Needed to
confirm,
micro dash or use winds. Might not
Ollie's
matter.
gonna die
Any
like one
hit,
though.
any hit can kill here. It's
No,
not.
it's not projectile involved. You're not new. You're not new. That was.
He
very
plays
unfortunate.
mouse plus keyboard.
What?
Twitch chat. Shitted Pants has Fog of War hacks, by the
Oh.
way. I've seen his setup, and his keyboard is modded. He plays mouse plus keyboard.
I actually could do that. I could like actually if I used a macro I could probably rebind my keyboard because I've got 4 buttons on my mouse, right? So I could do, but that'd feel really weird.
It would be very strange.
I use a mouse and keyboard to.
Anyway, you asked for Shitted Pants. He's here.
And he's playing against
Render.
Render.
And I'm going to very quickly get some water since I'm quite
Is
thirsty.
Render gonna pull out the Carl just to just throw off the end? Give us some more character variety. Come on, Render, where's the Carl? Give us the Carl.
Return. I see there are calls to ban Shitted Pants.
I'd be quite interested in Render play Carl just for one round.
Ravenclaw is not even in Ravenclaw. He got sorted into Hufflepuff. Oh no, the scandal. Failed to connect to room. Odd.
Classic Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue moment.
You might not need a remake yet. I don't know.
Yeah, try.
I mean, I could always make the room as well instead.
Hopefully we don't have to go to that. Hopefully it just works after this. But...
Yeah, hopefully.
They still can't.
Still
I
can't,
will quickly
apparently.
remake.
Okay.
And hopefully it works now. So you managed to join.
Well, I was in the other one.
Yeah.
Me joining wasn't the problem.
I mean, hey, maybe rejoining might have tripped you up. Okay,
we've
that
got
seems to have
one.
fixed it. If one could
Do
do
we
it,
get
I
render
would
too?
hope the other one can do it.
Okay, good. I think Jubei's probably in a pretty good spot against Rachel, right?
Please select your character.
He's
Like, the
okay.
lack of-
Like the
Like,
fact
the
that
lack
he's so
of defense
fast.
mechanics kind of sucks, but I think most characters don't really get to use their defensive mechanics that much anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean, DP can be pretty relevant versus Rachel, in some gaps in pressure, but
Yeah, there's probably like special IV stuff you can do.
versus set play, it's less relevant. You have counter assault anyway. That's the main defensive tool you have versus Rachel.
Main thing is his low profile run is so good against her
I think it's
projectiles.
not even necessarily the low profile, and more just how
It-
fast he is, because
Yeah,
he's
well, I
just
mean, it's a
he goes
combination of both,
across the
right?
screen incredibly quickly.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's also low enough that, like, say, like I think like one of her projectiles, I think plus like upwind or something, it kind of like sends it mostly horozontally, but it goes above Jubei, whereas it would hit most other characters.
Yeah, Jubei, he used to be able to go under the Kumo projectiles, which was quite funny.
Oh, catching George.
And then they nerfed him, because he's not allowed to have nice things. Imagine the character invalidating the matchup that hard.
Oh, there's the catch here.
So,
Whiffing the anti.
Render uses catch here a lot more than Leyland does.
Well, I mean, catches are not bad. Well, I mean, it's kind of bad, but you have to call it out in certain ways.
I mean,
Yeah.
but the thing is, Leyland is more successful than Render.
Cheetah Pants probably not confident in the 5B follow-up, but still managing to win out the round. He just kind of ran up and tapped 5B, but then didn't keep comboing.
No combos
Even though it
required.
hit.
So this is another one of those matchups we talked about
Oh.
where both players have very strong offense, but awful defense. Not as,
Yeah.
no, sorry, not players, both characters. What are you going to do as Rachel versus that? You don't even have counter assault yet. Alright, we're going to the other corner.
Oh,
the
dropped,
reset.
but-
No,
yeah,
that's
no,
dead,
we
right?
need a burst, yeah.
Okay. Setting up the fortress. George! Saving the day. Okay, should have pants.
Kind of just standing around in neutral, not really making use of.
I mean, it's
resources or
difficult, right?
projectiles,
Because
but
if you commit
yeah,
to something,
there's a
he
lot
can
to,
just
yeah,
run
especially
in.
against Jubei.
It's just the speed. It makes it like so threatening to actually commit to anything.
You probably can't push him back with wind as well as you can other characters too.
He's too aerodynamic. Have you seen his Naruto run?
Rebel 1.
The wind just goes right past him. Okay, going into something negative. Alright.
Going into that a little bit quick, I think.
Oh no, the mix.
Rachel has like an actual low, doesn't she?
Ah, yes, 2B.
Yeah.
Also 3C.
Well, 3C kind of end pressure.
I mean,
Unless
if
you've
he
got
didn't have enough meter to do it, but you can crush trigger.
Oh yeah, I know, but then you end up in a neutral spot. Admittedly, Rachel has a stupidly good jab, so not the worst situation.
I think
Oh,
doesn't Jubei
this
have a
should be
6 frame?
dead. Oh,
Isn't
no,
his
no
isn't his
finish.
5A like a 6 frame? He could use that if you're pretty close.
Yeah. He's also got a pretty good jab. But I mean, against a lot of characters, Rachel probably has better jab after a cut trigger because you end up fairly far away, I think.
It depends on when
and
they're
she's
in the
got pretty
corner or
good
not.
range. Yeah, I suppose.
If you're in the corner, then you're going to be right in each other's face. Yeah, I think Render
but
needs to.
you can use the lightning pillars there, so that's
You can
how
as
you
well,
actually
but
extend it.
it depends. It's conditional on you having lightning pillars, which he didn't have.
Oh
at
yeah,
that
I
point.
know, but he had lightning pillars and he didn't do it. That's what I was pointing out, is you could have used that to extend the pressure off the 3C.
I mean, that sort of awareness is
trying to
actually
trade
quite hard.
after.
So
Yeah,
I
suppose.
can't
he
really
doesn't have
blame
that
him
many
for
games
not-
of Rachel.
yeah, I mean, it's a sub. He's trying to pick up the character. It's something to
Not
maybe
easy.
consider, but that kind of awareness is pretty tricky. Alright, time to sit in the corner and get mixed. What's the mix today? It was a low.
2B.
Low into mids.
And then Jubei should be like +2 there no matter what, so I don't know what happened.
I mean, that was like a cancelling block, so it should have been more than plus. But yes. I don't think, yeah. As long as you get to the Super Flash, you should be +2. At least.
Yeah. Seeing the frog out.
I love how he can
Render
be...
definitely feels a lot more conservative with wind than I see Lemailin tend to be.
Yeah, wind is a very powerful resource, and he's... Like, one of the... I guess it's probably worse in this matchup. But we haven't really seen a lot of upwinds in after 236A. It's actually a pretty...
Negative penalty.
Nice
Hard
anti-air!
managing
Gonna
to
close
end
it
off
out.
Anyway.
Not gonna lose just yet.
Rebel 3. Action.
I definitely say Render seems to be more conservative with wind though. I say he immediately dumps 2 into round stuff.
I mean, hey, he got one back. Jump
Oh,
D!
not managing to anti-air it.
Gets him with the instant overhead. Not a lot of damage, but we're getting stuff started. Render is just like, nope, I do not want to be here. I'm going to the other corner. Go, George! Blocks the instant overhead, doesn't block the second one. Counter assault's out, doesn't want to deal with us. Nice anti-air, traded somehow. Got a little greedy, tried to go for a triple overhead, it didn't work out. Not able to confirm that.
Oh,
Crush
choosing
trigger would be better.
Yeah, I don't know about cat chair there.
Cat chair, like, okay. Wouldn't cat chair still...
What?
the wind was pushing him back.
Yeah.
Cat chair,
Oh,
wouldn't
getting
that
some
still
use out of the
lose?
command movement.
Wouldn't?
Well, it's what? It's frame 5 guard point, right?
Yeah, so if they jabbed, it would still lose,
it would still
I
get
think.
hit.
Yeah.
I don't think 3C's less minus than 2.
Yeah, no, 3C is like, where is it?
It's probably, I think it's like -4 or
No, it
something.
is,
actually, it's
-2.
-5.
Huh, I didn't
Oh,
realize.
okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
I think
in
you
that
still
case
get-
it does work, right?
No, yeah, okay, yeah, barely.
It is frame perfect. If they instant block, then it doesn't work. So we have Uxie vs Cardboard Box next.
The hell's King Moo? I think you might need to kick someone with. I know they're not box.
Who is this? They have 1,000 400 wins, apparently. Oh, they've already left.
Let's say they played. I mean, it looked like Hazuma, but you're never quite sure. Alright, so I'll do Moo and then Susan, I think, to round it off.
What if you win with Mew?
Well, then I'll just do Moo. But I don't really expect to win with Moo.
Room better not be public. I have set a connection limit of 4, so that means he must have been in New Zealand, or pretty close.
Yeah.
If you don't have the link, you need to be basically my neighbor.
Please select your character. Mew 12.
So what does Moo want to do against Ragnar Wiz?
Beat him in neutral and then set play him to death. He can't DP or set play. You just play that. You play an honest Shoto.
But like, is there specific, like say for instance, Susan likes to use 5A to counter poke his 5B and stuff like that?
Not particularly. You press your buttons and hit them.
Okay, just use your buttons.
Use your buttons. Press 5C, press jump C. You know the drill. Okay. I backdash maybe a little too much. That was probably not the best time to backdash. Ragnar is one of the characters you don't... okay, there is Ragnar-specific advice I have. Backdash less. Ragnar is one of the characters you do not want to backdash a whole lot against because his 5B is so good at catching your backdash. Okay, picking that up. A little too late on the touchy there.
Yeah.
At that range, you might want to have... this is just for every character, not just versus Ragnar. You might want to consider just throwing out some two charge steins and returning to neutral. Let them win you neutral from there.
Yeah.
This going to play for Lambda too? I suppose so, in the backdash advice at least.
I should have used normal DP. Oh well.
Doesn't he get much better combos off at mid-screen? Off what is it?
Oh my god, how is that out of range?
If you mean the backdash catch with 5B, not in this case, because all the Murakumo backdashes are standing. So he does not actually get better combos, but he is very good at catching it. Okay. Okay, you need to adjust for him being...
This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, that was a Stein starter, so the combo would be worse.
Yeah, no, well, that's why I didn't go for the proper thing, because it was a Stein starter. Oh, he hit me. Pain.
Okay, the Diamond of Death. Oh, if you hadn't pressed jumps to see there, you might have actually been able to... Oops. Oh, dropping the combo. Don't want to lose that set play. We're returning to neutral. Charge Stein, nice. Pick up on that. Why didn't you just meet him there?
Because I was expecting him to DP.
You know, like, if you max space it, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to do that.
You just do it at the max spacing, and then they whiff.
No! He could have killed me there, I think. I think he should kill, right?
I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he's 100% dead. I can't believe Uxie didn't believe in himself. The neutral. The Mew neutral.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty decent with Mew combos, but I haven't really been practicing them in a while, so I'm kind of dropping it in some parts. Like, I know the follow-up there, I just didn't press it.
Yeah, it can be awkward. I don't actually hate that burst. If you were at that range, there was a decent chance you were going to go into the corner combo, which would have been really bad. Speaking of corner combos that are really bad, this isn't going to work, is it?
Nah. Oh.
Yeah, since it was a jump 2C start, it was too long. You need to jump forward for that, otherwise you're not going to be in range for the low threat. That's not going to work
No,
with Charge
he's
Stein. I
fine.
know.
Oh well, it worked out in the end.
It worked out in the end, but I have done that exact improv combo and it never works.
Really? I needed to do... Oh, you can reverse beat that. I should have reverse beaten.
You can indeed. Okay, a bit of an
okay,
ambitious Charge
Ragnar.
Stein there. I don't agree. Didn't
Yeah.
agree with that placement. Oh, you were very lucky he did not confirm that.
Ow.
OGG
I got
Stein
his
post
burst.
round happens all the time.
Oh, shit.
At least it wasn't a counter hit. He could have killed you.
Damn it.
Why are you not pressing jump C while instant air dashing back?
Because I am not feeling like it, that's fine. Oh, really? That whiffed?
Oh, not punished for the backdash there.
Nah, I'm running too far forwards.
No, I think that was fine. You were trying to go for meaty 2B, which is actually fine. Because it's a
I
bit
didn't
lower
know- I shouldn't
recovery
have
than
OD'd there.
5C,
Why
but
did I
if you're
OD?
fighting a character like Ragnar, if you do 5C,
God damn
what
it,
will tend to
5D.
happen is the hitbox will retract, and
Yeah, wait, so what sort of medium? I thought you were meant to use 2B meaty. What are you meant to do?
it depends on what you're trying to do. 2B meaty works, 5C meaty also works, but it isn't as good versus backdash. 6C meaty is very risky, but is amazing versus some DPs and a lot of backdashes. It's actually something I do a lot versus. Well, it's been a while since
Now,
I've played versus
there's a
those.
very real chance I would lose here because I'm using keyboard and I don't play Susan with keyboard.
Well, you're going to learn
Sorry.
today.
Yeah.
But sorry, 6C meaty
Yeah.
is actually something you should consider. Despite like, oh, my general advice is never use this move in neutral. It's fucking awful. It's got so much recovery. If they DP badly, it can give you a fatal counter, and if they don't DP badly, but they're near the corner, it can catch backdash, which you often struggle to catch otherwise. But it is very much a specific call-out. But normally you should just be doing 5C meaty at maximum range.
Why are you blocking those? You shouldn't be able to block those.
Blocking is illegal.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna DP again. He'll never expect it.
Maybe he's listening to the stream.
No, I didn't DP.
Will he see it coming? No, he's just a
Really?
god.
No, I wanted
The
I wanted
perfectly
fucking,
spaced anti-air.
Oh, I wanted 2-on-4B.
Let's go cardboard box, I believe. He's gonna teach you for swapping off of Mew.
Wait, really? That combo is Jesus Christ.
Yes, 6D
Oh,
fatal counter is ridiculous.
disgusting.
It's not ridiculous damage because the paration's awful, but it has a lot of hits done. Nice jab. Nice confirm too. Okay, cover box. Got him into the corner. Never mind. Now in the corner. DPs.
Oh, what?
DDP. Spaghetti. Okay, doesn't get hit by the overhead. Gonna lose to those plus frames on, what was it? Spin Fireball alone. Ridiculously plus.
No.
Oh, tries to run up throw. Being... Whiff punish! Oh, if he'd gone for 5B there, he could have killed. Burst, burst. Spin again. The spaghetti neutral. Oh. What is going on? Oh, the footsies!
Oh, why has I got so much range?
Literal footsies. Getting him with the 2B. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
you
really need- I
extended
need
your
to
hurt
learn.
box into that.
Nah.
You
I
got
don't
counter
think
hit. Definitely
okay,
an extended
maybe.
hurt box. It serves you right for not playing Mew.
I want to give some character variety. And I think playing Susan with keyboard is currently enough of a handicap that I can get away with.
Alright, so we have the last match of the night. Epic Noel fan versus A0 Thien. which will be the fighting over the coveted last place position. Who will go 3-0?
Actually, it's kind of funny. I still ended up as first, even though I lost the cutoff.
Hey, that's not necessarily.
Well, that's what the Swiss thing's saying.
Let me see this.
Apparently,
So you've
buck
got-
holes, break ties.
Oh yeah, your tie breakers are higher. Although that might be determined by this match. I'm not sure.
Tsubaki Yayoi.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's
we'll
not
find
over
out.
till it's over. But I'm not sure how your tie breakers will go.
Mu 12.
Who did you play?
Okay, it's number of match wins against tied opponents. So because I beat Box and Shitted Pants, even though I beat LeMay and Shitted Pants, even though I lost to Box, I end up with a tiebreak advantage.
Yeah, you've fought a lot of the people who went 3-1. It looks like.
Yeah.
So because of that, you have tiebreaker advantage.
It's interesting that there's math to actually take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Hey, you got
If you
Epic Noel fan
have
on
people
the
who
move.
are, if most of your opponents are people who have had good scores themselves, you'll do better. Too many steins.
Just use 2 or 3 maybe.
Also,
but probably
6B is not the way to go. I guess maybe Noel fan is trying to go for like the dash 2B that I've mentioned, and is just like doing it poorly. But okay, so if you get a lot of space like that, run with it. I normally say, oh yeah, don't throw out a lot of steins, but if they just give you space and you manage to get 2 charged steins out like that and you're uncontested, just keep going. Like, there's no reason to stop.
Oh, no follow-up, unfortunately. That is a bit annoying to follow up on.
Yeah, like,
Lots of respect.
Steins are incredibly powerful if you manage to get, like, a series of charged steins out. Like, normally part of the reason I tell people to stop, right, after, like, 2, is because, well, your opponent's probably running at you and is about to hit you, so you can't get away with more than that. But if they are still across the screen, then you just keep going. Yeah, like there's no reason not to just like double jump and throw out another 2, and then like jump 236A. You whiff that above the head, and you just fire out 2 more, and then you land and you do another 2, and then you restart the whole process.
I mean, some characters can get into the Stein Fortress fairly decently, but yeah. Tsubaki probably isn't one of them.
Tsubaki is
The
not one
character
of
with a
them.
reasonable run.
No, like even characters with reasonable runs struggle against it with when it's fully set up. The thing about about characters with reasonable runs is that it is much harder to set up against them because they can get close
I've
to you.
noticed that Noel likes to use 6C in those corner splats into Tachi. I probably don't want to do that, generally speaking. It's very bad if it whips.
Yeah, 6C is very much a you should only be using this if you're very sure it will be blocked or hit. Interesting jump C. Honestly, yeah, Noel fan is just like pressing buttons and having it
a
work.
bit more familiarity. Characters kind of probably got better mid-range buttons.
That very ambitious 6Cs. Like,
Yeah.
be very careful about using that move. Oh, blocking the overhead now.
Oh, ambitious SOD too as well.
Yeah, no, I mean you can do like partially charged SOD as a way of frame trapping people or
Frame
throwing off that
trapping, yeah.
that instant block timing. Doing like a fully charged SOD2 is a bit ambitious.
Neutral SOD too. Well,
Hey, it's not
gonna
bad.
whip.
Neutral SOD2. Well, neutral SOD is perfectly fine actually because it
yeah,
hits
it's
really
like clone
high.
range, yeah.
It hits high above you.
Oh,
It
we
hits
got a combo
in front as
Getting
well.
bursted out of, but we had an actual combo from the Tsubaki player, which is nice to see. Oh,
Oh, no, the
iframe
throw
for the
whip!
grab involved.
Oh
Oh,
no.
pain.
It's not frame 1 and Von, but it
So
doesn't matter.
Against characters that aren't great at getting into the Stein Fortress, would you say it's ever worth it doing like 6C, like if it's a mid-screen end right off just like long-range stuff, like 6C Steins?
Yeah,
Or would you
yeah,
still
it's
do
totally
the
worth it.
Biff
It's
East?
one of
Okay.
the strongest things you can do if they can't deal with the Stein Fortress. You don't generally
Okay.
have like. I think you're also kind of underestimating how much time it takes to set up, but just going for it and forcing them to be like, yeah, you need to come to me now is perfectly valid because you have fairly good like defensive neutral tools. You can do that versus characters who do deal with the Stein Fortress well, and it still forces them to come to you.
Yeah.
The thing about it is just the threat of setting up the Stein Fortress is enough to make people be like, well, I need to start going in now. They need to treat you like a zoner immediately. Because if they don't, then well, you set up 4 charge Steins, and then you get to start covering your charge Stein placements with the Stein hits. And it's just a nightmare to get in because you're somewhere up in the sky while they're being pounded by plus 30 projectiles from across the screen.
Yeah.
So
Who
that's
has some annoying things she can do?
Yes, very much so. Yep, you're still the winner with your tiebreakers.
Yeah, I think I played against everyone in the top 4, so that would probably be why.
Yeah.
Like I think if Lolly had have won their match, then I probably would have. But I think they switched to.
The main thing is like all of your tiebreakers would have been you fought. So the sort of the way it works, right, is if you win early, winning early actually is more impactful than winning late. If you win your matches in the last couple of rounds, then you're going to your opponents will have also had a poor win-loss record.
Yeah.
At that
Bit of
point.
an oddity of the.
Yeah, it's a bit of an oddity of the format, but
It's good to get people who would otherwise get eliminated really quickly to still get some experience.
well, like consider if like say Azerothian, he went 0-3 in this bracket.
Yeah.
He got an extra match compared to going 0-2. So I think it's fine. Anyway, I will find someone to raid. Who is streaming on Twitch today? Banana Ken is streaming Street Fighter 6, apparently. Agent Numbers is on Dragon Ball Fighters. You know what? We're gonna go raid Agent Numbers. Mostly because Dragon Ball Fighters rollback is out. So show him some love. Go play Dragon Ball Fighters. It's a fun game. I hesitate to call it good, but it is fun. So anyway, we'll see you next week. Not next week.
Goodbye,
Well, I suppose it
everyone.
is technically next week. We will see you on Monday. Bye bye.